Shout out to Caressa McKnight for sending me this story. As many of you know, I love whenever I get a good, positive, feel-good story to put on my channel to keep a little bit of balance with the commentaries that I do bring, especially since whenever stories like these come about, mainstream media often overlooks them. And ironically, a lot of the times when I receive articles such as this, they come from bloggers or websites that are typically black ran, which is of no surprise to me. So this article is coming from blackbusiness.org, and it involves this young lady by the name of Tyler Simone Creighton. She's a 15-year-old girl who is not only homeschooled, but she is also an entrepreneur. So she has this sauce called Sienna Sauce, spelled S-I-E-N-N-A, in which she sells the sauce online, and she is not only a successful entrepreneur, but she's pretty much a bankable one at this point. She currently makes around in profit $8,000 a month doing this. Most people who work a regular job don't even make that much. And she's doing this all from her home and while being homeschooled. And she's only 15 years of age. And she's been doing this since she was 8. So just imagine where she will be by the time she turns 18. I would say that she's definitely on the right track, and I definitely have to give kudos to her parents for guiding her in the right direction. So as you can see, being homeschooled has its advantages. You get to learn the correct and proper education, because we know that the public school education in America is pretty trash, especially when it comes to teaching young black youth. And she's also able to pick up entrepreneurial and business skills. So I can't even knock her hustle. And I definitely salute her parents for guiding her in the right direction. Let me go ahead and read the article. Tyler Simone Creighton, a 15-year-old homeschooled teen entrepreneur from Houston, Texas, is the CEO of Siena Sauce. Known as the Sauce Boss, she created the recipe for the uniquely flavored sauce when she was just 8 years old. Now she is selling the award-winning sauce online and through multiple distributors and earns $8,000 a month. Tyler Simone, who grew up in New York, has always loved the hot sauce at her favorite chicken wing spot in the city. Since the restaurant closed, she tried to replicate the taste of the sauce. She was just 8 years old then, and her mother, Monique Creighton, was initially hesitant about the idea. But when she tried to serve the sauce to their friends and neighbors, it became an instant hit. Since then, Tyler Simone and her mom had decided to sell the sauce in bottles. Her mother also quit her job earlier this year to be more dedicated to helping her daughter, who was homeschooled, to run and manage the company. My sauce has the potential to be even greater than Cashapp, Tyler Simone told SWNS. Not only does it taste great, but it's healthy because it's gluten-free and high fructose corn syrup free. Now based in Texas, Sienna Sauce comes in 3 flavors: lemon pepper, spicy, and tangy. They have 22 distributors and is set to hit the supermarkets. They have now been reportedly raking up in $8,000 a month. Tyler Simone also hopes someday her sauce will be sold in packets at fast food chains. It's exciting and scary at times, and it is stressful to balance my business and going to school. I love doing it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. People should know that it is never too early to start. And then at the end, it gives the website to her sauce, which is www.sienasauce.com. And she has an Instagram page called @CEO Sauce Boss. I will leave the link to both of those in the description, or I may pin them to the post so it may be easier access, because sometimes people don't look at the description. But shout out to this young lady. Bright future ahead of her, and I hope that she does get her sauce into various fast food spots. Although I don't go to fast food spots anymore, I'm sure the people who go there will appreciate it, because not only the flavor, but because they'll be supporting a black-owned business. And like I said, I love doing stories like these. Stories like these definitely puts a smile on my face. I love seeing our youth become entrepreneurs at a very early age. I mean, it says she started when she was 8 years old. We're talking about a young lady who became business oriented at the age of 8, and she's now 15. I have a feeling she's going to be extremely successful. This young lady will never have to know what it's like to work a corporate job. Like, I'm just putting it out there. She is like she was born and bred to be a businesswoman at a very young age. And I have to give a shout out to her mother, because her mother, it sounds like her mother sacrificed. And, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, sometimes you might have to make those kinds of sacrifices. She sacrificed her job. They got up and they, you know, once they became successful in one place, they ended up distributing out of Texas. I guess they felt that it was a bigger market down there. They always say everything's bigger in Texas. So I guess they went with that. And she is going to be competing against some big heavy hitters, but you know what? I'm rooting for her. I hope that she, you know, while she's going to have to compete and she's going to have stiff competition, I'm sure she's going to be able to handle that. As long as she has a good, thriving support system behind her, I'm sure her business is going to skyrocket. Who knows where she'll be, like I said, by the time she turns 18. I have a feeling that this young lady is going to hit millionaire status before she's even able to drive. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.